Hello again, friends. Welcome back to twitch.tv/TrooperBerry. And welcome to Duppy Detective Tashia. Or welcome back if you caught our coverage of the demo during the most recent Steam Next Festival. This is a detective kind of mystery game that so our Tasha here. Well, we'll get into it. But yeah, it's a game based it's a detective game kind of steeped in Caribbean folklore. As the soundtrack might give you a little bit of a hint there. Also, hello Goofy, welcome in, and thank you so much for the resub. Much appreciated. Hope you're doing well. I don't. There are no, there's no settings to tweak. Well, we'll see what happens when we get into the game. But I could have sworn there were, but I guess maybe that's my memory is just wrong. The bus station in halfway tree. Oh yes, we have an honest to goodness Jamaican in chat. Who will definitely pull me up when I get all the patwa wrong. Right, so the Steam page says that the game is like a 1 to 3 hour experience. Now, most people aren't going to be reading everything aloud and interacting with chat. But I think we can almost certainly get this done tonight, I would think. Unless my detective skills are really, really bad. And they could be. But yeah, let's start afresh. Nah, don't need to skip. Let's watch the cinematic. You're okay getting over a cold? Oh, but summer cold. Those suck. Jutsi JUTC bus? Jamaica Urban Transit Commission? I don't know, I'm guessing there. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so this is an indie production, but it's not voice acted, so chat, you'll have to bear with me. I'm going to have to do all the voices myself. Now, who are you? What are you doing outside this gate? I'm Tashia. No, where are my manners? My name is Michael, but everyone calls me Mikey. I can't get them to stop. Oh, that was it. Hey. Wait, are you an angel? An archangel. Don't mix me up with those idle harp-playing cherubs. I do actual work. And this is the halfway market, a place of rest and respite for all Duppy and spirit-adjacent beings. Can I click on that? Nope. Oh, no. Duppy? You mean Granny's ghost stories were real? Yeah, so like Duppy is like a ghost or spirit in the Caribbean kind of folklore. Indeed, 100% real. Duppy isn't Rolling Calf, River Mama, and old Hike? Of course, we even have a few animal spirits as well. Duppy isn't. Okay, this is getting a bit tiresome now. Sorry. So, why am I here then? Well, it seems that you Ah, dead. Dead? Yes, that's what happens when you don't look where you're going and cross the street. But there must be some kind of mistake. You must be able to send me back, right? No, apologies. I don't have time to assist further. There's been an incident, you see. The one and only Anansi has been murdered. He, Anansi? Murdered? The same clever spider that used to trick everybody in the stories Granny used to tell me? No, one and the same. Unfortunately, he may have gone too far this time. Who did it? That's what I'm trying to find out, Miss Tashia. And until I do, no one is to leave the market. I'll be calling a market meeting tonight. Remember, no leaving. Okay, Tasha, you got this. All you need to do is find your phone, find a way out of here, but Michael says no one's to leave. Can I find the killer then? Maybe then Michael will send me home. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Let's start checking out the scene of the crime. Where is that anyway? Maybe ask around for some help? Anansi seems like the type to get murdered. Yeah, he seems to have a knack for getting in trouble. Yeah. Alright, so we got the... Right, so we got the various shops. And we get... Oh, here we go. Yes, we got tasks. Find a phone. Find a way home. Solve the murder. Inspect the crime scene. And go back. Okay, we have met Mikey. Michael, Archangel, servant of the boss man. And we don't know a whole lot beyond that. One of your favorite stories is when he was stealing plantains off someone's trees? Yeah, sounds about right. Okay, so it's at the scene of the crime. Do we know where that is? I don't think we do. All right, I should. If I didn't mention it in the intro, so yeah, Duppy Detective Tashia is made by Spritewrench, who I believe is, if they're not a solo dev, I think they're like, I think they did most of the heavy lifting. They had a little, some help from outside Jamaica, but no, I believe Spritewrench is based in Jamaica themselves. Where are we going? Shady rock under the tree? Burp? Yes, yeah. I really should check Miss D later. Disgusting. Maybe I wish that smell to air out a bit. Maybe talk to this Miss D person first? Oh, sure. I'll go find Miss D. Who's Miss D? Burp. Strange looking fountain. I can see a bunch of coins at the bottom. Some of them look really old. Should I toss a coin for good luck? I feel like we might need all the luck we can get. Sure, why not? A little luck can help me get out of this mess. Here goes nothing. Bloop. Wait, what's that? I got one large key. And a key? I wonder what it opens. This really is a lucky fountain. Oh right, I remember this. We gotta bust out all of our senses. I guess to make an assessment of whatever loot we get. I should use my 5 senses to inspect this. Well, let's look at it. It's a large gray key. It's damp and cold. Well, it did just come out of a fountain. That would make sense. What does it taste like? Not putting it in my mouth. Tasha, you're no kind of detective. What are you doing? Jingle jangle. This is kind of fun. All right, yeah, we'll go ahead and do all 5. It smells like fountain water. Okay, so it's large, it's cold, it's wet, it's a key. But where does it go? Good question. I don't know. Let's see, there's no one there. There's the meat shop, a recording studio, and the liminal lounge. Sherlock always tasted stuff. Well, he was also always on cocaine, so that would make sense. Wait, why is there a recording studio in the middle of this forest? Front door's locked up tight. Maybe the large key will open this door? Try it. Rattle, rattle, clunk. No dice. I wonder if there's some secret to getting inside. Okay, so that means there's a secret to getting inside. The coke maintenance bar. Well, that and the autism, most likely. What do I know what's here? The place is locked up neatly, though. Time to investigate. Huh? There's something missing from the knife lock. Ooh. So we have a murder and a missing knife. Interesting. Okay, find the missing knife. Okay, this is the last spot where there isn't anyone. We'll check that first. The doors are locked and the lights are off. I wonder when they open. Oh, there's a sign. It reads, The Liminal Lounge. Owned and operated by the illustrious, awesome, handsome, imposing, sublime, talented, intelligent, famous, rich, dashing, charming, brilliant, Zote! Wonderful, remarkable, formidable, sibelius, amazing, timeless, grandiose, beautiful, stunning, incredible, magnificent, Zote! And most importantly, humble, Bretta Nancy. Okay, not Zote. Oh well. Yeah, looks like it's not opening for now, because Anansi's dead and all. Okay. So, to what does this key go? Whoa, this is a big cotton tree. It's kind of spooky here. Maybe I should come back later. But why? Is it going to be not spooky later? Oh, also notice, so that, and that are all grayed out, but not the meat shop. Okay, we went there, right, okay. I guess we'll, oh, what was it? Miss D? I don't know, do any of these silhouettes look feminine? Cotton trees are haunted. Allegedly. Oh, hello. Can you help me? Wait, that pose, that vibe. My girl, yes, you have it. Sorry? Yes, girl, prettiest outfit. Any one of them will make you shine bright. That's not the kind of help I'm looking for. Oh. So what do you want then? I'm looking for information about the murder. Okay. You mean Brother Nancy dead for true? Okay, so is Brother Nancy really dead? Okay. Apparently. Well, Misty never have anything to do with it. Okay. Don't try to put nothing on me here. Just because I'm a diabless, people will ever try to put things on me. I never take anybody man yet. And I don't know nothing about how Nazi was picked up in no scheme. I'm just a humble seamstress. You want someone good with pins and thread, then I'm your girl. What a prickly lady. I feel like she protests too much. That's why they built highways around the trees to avoid cutting them down. Okay, we have Diablesse knows nothing, quote unquote, about Anansi's schemes. So that's probably the Miss D, who or whatever that feller was talking about. Hello, can you help? Oh, no, dear. Come back after you talk to everyone else. Okay, rude. I am slaying the pack. Well, thank you, Goofy. I learned from the best. Well, they won't talk to me. They won't talk to me. They barely talk to me. I must really be a cop. They're the pawn shop. Hello, can you help me? Why, hello there, darling. I don't recognize your face. Better than the American tourists at the resorts. I mean, thank you, but that sounds like a low bar, Goofy. I am not the all-inclusive resort type. Mostly because all-inclusive resorts tend to be in hot places, and I don't like going to hot places. Well, they call me Doyle. How can I be of service, miss? Oh, my name's Tasha. Pleasure to meet you, Tashana. How can Mr. Doyle help you today? It's Tasha, and do you know anything about the murder that's taken place? Oh, so just because I was a crocodile man, you think I have something to do with it, huh? Jamaica is hot, yes. But that is one of many reasons I have not been to Jamaica. I is a money lender, understand? People owe me. I don't owe no one nothing. You trying to fasten my business? You are not welcome here. But Root, maybe this Mr. Doyle is guilty of something. Like I said, well, Goofy, I only have so many voices. Okay, Crocodile Man, moneylender. This guy's even being sent to collect debts owed to the Obeahman. If the debtor refuses to pay the money owed, he will deal with them. We got horsetails and other predictions. Hello, can you help me? I'd be happy to. Are you okay? Oh, fit as a fiddle. Throat's just a little dry. Who asking for old Steppa's help now? I'm Tasha. I'm trying to find out more about this murder. Oh, it's a damn shame. Brother Nancy is only 570 years old. Didn't know him from when he I did. Yeah, from when he I did it me need. I'm gonna see if I can get something to help with that. Okay. Stepa, don't know. Knew Anansi from a taller time. Oh, and find something for Stepa's cough. That's how you sound now? Well, I'll be like a throat lozenge or something. But do rest up, because summer colds are the pits. Like usually, if I get those, it's because I went somewhere with a I went from heat into a place with very aggressive air conditioning, and I probably just caught a chill doing that. Hello, can you help me? Oh, okay. I have even fewer female voices. Well, that depends. Who's asking? My name's Tasha. I seem to have gotten lost in the forest. Now I'm stuck here. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Unfortunately, I don't know how I can help. I'm a Monsi, by the way. And before you ask, yes, the scales are real. People act like they never saw River Mama before. You're sleeping with the AC on? Okay, that'll do it. I hear Mikey locked down the place till he solves the murder. Do you know anything about it? Not at all, dear. I try to live a peaceful afterlife. I just mind my business and keep to myself. But Nancy had some money for me still. Sorry, I see. My suggestion, check old man Stepa. He always into people's business. If anyone saw anything, it would be him. Well, not a complete waste of time. Now I have a lead. Let's go find old man Stepa. I mean, we did that. Okay, Miss Amanzi, Mama Anansi owed her money. And was it Doyle here was in the business of collecting money. How does someone get murdered in the afterlife? Well, with a knife, apparently. Unless this is one of Anansi's schemes, and he's really setting us up for something. Hi there.
Hello, can I get a morning peace? Why everyone keep nanging into Mr. Rollins' ears? Bother that later at the shop, not now.
Well, he seems broken up about something. Okay. At the shop. Well, that's the only thing that has shop on it. Okay, Rollins, and that's all we know about him. Is he a rolling calf? That was mentioned earlier, so that could be. All right, let's try this again. Now, you think you move slick? Trying to sneak up on eye? Quick! Eyes pretty sly and my back broad. And that's why my name gone abroad. Yeah, shot, yeah. No, it didn't. You said the same word twice. Yeah, don't position man a Nazi no mind. How dare you try to steal my rhymes and plot? Okay, he says your rhymes suck. Well, he's right. Can you help me? What? Who said that? I did. And who are you? Wait, don't answer that. I don't care. Leave me in peace. Rude. Yes, you kind of stink, too. Don't give up, Tasha. You got this. Okay, so Sly here went from the shady rock under the tree to hang with Ms. D. Rolling calves are big, scary bulls. Yeah, he definitely looks the part. Smells bad. Anansi don't rate his lyrics. Maybe he took that personally. While Sly is away, let's snoop. Lord, just a lot of dirty clothes. Like a lot of dirty clothes. No, seriously, does he ever do laundry? Okay, that was... not helpful. Okay, I guess we go here now? We've talked to everyone else, as far as I can tell. Right? Yep. Hello, can you... Oh, but look at you, all skin and bones. Let Miss Higgs sort you out. Now, where did we put them? Here you go, Tasha. Be sure to eat up. We want some meat on your bones. Why? Thank you? Wait, how do you know my name? Oh, don't be silly. This old hickey knows everybody, dearie. Wait, what? Come now, Tasha and Elizabeth Palmer. Focus on solving this murder. We wouldn't want you to be stuck here forever, right? Okay, creepy granny. We have strange candy. What could go wrong? These candies look pretty normal. They have a simple plastic wrapper. Let's save taste for last. If I listen closely, I hear absolutely nothing. Smells like regular mint candy. Also, hey Pancake, welcome in. Appreciate the watch streak, eating the candy. Well, yeah, we're probably gonna have to do that. Oh, minty! And it soothes my throat. Okay, well, that solves that then. That is one creepy old lady. But at least now we know we have a throat lozenge. So let's check in with old man Stepper. Here, try this candy.
Oh, Minty, thank you. My throat is soothed.
So, about the murder?
Ah, yes. Some funny business is definitely afoot. Get it? 'Cause I'm a 3-foot horse, Duppy?
Hilarious?
As I was saying, pay attention to everyone's movements. There has to be a hint there.
Okay, so Lizard Guy went back to the Shady Rock, and then Mr. Rollins went to the meat shop. There we go, yes. Yep, a 3-foot horse. 3-foot horse gallops through the moonlight faster than any living steed, and its breath is fatal to anyone upon whom it falls. Okay, so we could go talk to him at the meat shop, but seems like no one's here. Investigate. Wait. What do we have here? We have a tear-stained letter. Whoever wrote this has some unique handwriting. I can't make anything out. Well, it's not exactly a good letter then, is it? This letter's drenched in what looks like tears. I have to be careful not to tear it. Nom 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 nom. Oh, not looking that. Well, sub-detective you are. To listen closely, I hear absolutely nothing. Smells kind of musty and kind of salty. So bad handwriting, covered in fresh tears, seems old. Okay, I found a tear-stained old letter. And another mystery to solve. Maybe this will come in handy later. Okay, so Stepa said watch people's movements. The only movement so far has been Rollins going from the lighthouse to the meat shop, where the knife was missing. And then Sly going from the rock to Miss D and back. Okay, he's... Wait, did we just now figure out he stinks? Oh, he smells really bad. Okay, so I think... Alright, yeah, I think we're gonna have to talk to Mr. Rollins here. Hello, can you help me?
Why you bothering that? You no afraid of rolling calf?
No, I just want to get out of here. Do you know a way? Out of the market, I mean. Apparently I'm dead?
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I was just thinking you were funny looking for a duppy, you know. Here. Oh, you're very far from home, miss.
Tasha, my name's Tasha, sir.
Well met, little T. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about getting out of here. You'd have to ask Mikey about that.
I figured. By the way, you wouldn't have happened to see a cell phone either.
Cell phone? What's that?
Okay. Do you know anything about this murder?
Kiss on there. Brother Nancy dead for real?
I don't know. I don't even know where the body is.
No, Mikey, he probably has a body under old Biggs.
Okay. Maybe I can check it for clues. The sooner I can solve the case, the sooner I can get home. Maybe?
By the way, you seen a knife anywhere?
No, but I'll let you know if I do. Thanks for the help. Finally a break. Let's go check out the body under old Biggs. Oh, but look who's there now. Okay, rolling calf, missing a knife. A monstrous fire rat creature said to be the ghost of a wicked person who returns after death to roam the countryside, dragging heavy chains. Okay, cough, check. Inspect the crime scene. But she's there now. Maybe we check her place. Oh, look, the lounge is also lit up again. Aha! What do we have here? I should probably put this back. Okay, so she got a crush on the big guy. Such incredible rendering skill, though. Seems to really like Mr. Rollins. Wait. Hang on. Well, yeah, the lounge was lit up, then it's not. Okay, so Sly went from Rock to Ms. D and back, and then Ms. D went from her shop to the tree. And I still have... Do I have an inventory? I do. I got a big key, and then that letter. Oh, hang on. Can I... Okay, no. Yeah, clicking on them doesn't do anything. Okay, yeah, I think all we have is to... Well, let me check. Okay, yeah, I think they're saying, yeah, let's just go to the tree. Hello? I'm not doing anything shady. I was never here. That was weird. And very suspicious. I should probably see what that's all about. No, stay strong, Tasha. You got this. Quickly. It seems like someone already moved the body. Was this a red bandana? This looks familiar. Ugh. It certainly smells familiar. Well, nothing else here. Let's examine the clue and get out of here. Okay, so a stinky red bandana. This is definitely Sly's. Yep, it's a red bandana, all right. Fabric feels pretty old and crusty. How can I listen to a piece of cloth? Well, not if you don't stop and... Yeah, you can hear it rustle. You know what kind of fabric it's made of. Yeah, that's pretty stinky. Smell familiar. No. You're not getting out of this one. Okay. We had to. Just need to find the owner of the bandana, and I've got my suspect. Okay, and it turned dark. I think, yeah, Mikey said there was going to be a market meeting at some point, and that's probably when we're going to have to finger someone. Now, everything is lit up again. I just want to see. Hey, Mr. Rollins, do you know anything about a red bandana?
Red bandana? Why does that sound so familiar? Doesn't Sly have one he always wears? I'm sure he does.
Excellent. So Sly's the culprit then.
Nah, man. Sly's a good you.
Logan, do you know anything about a red bandana?
Oh, red bandana? I don't know anything about that, dearie.
Someone look for something they lost again? Nancy ever did have a habit of borrowing things without checking with people? borrowing without asking. Yeah, there's a word for that, I think. You used to have my good spoon. But this is my only clue. Anansi kept borrowing her things. Ooh, possible motive? Hello, Mr. Stefan. Do you ever think about a red bandana?
Sorry, dear, that doesn't ring a bell.
Really?
What do you want?
Do you know anything about a red bandana?
Red bandana. Red bandana, no styling, 22 by 22 inches, cotton blend. Sold to a one Mongoose Spirit, Slime or Sly Fitzpatrick. For 1,200 JMD plus tax and gratuity 3.4 years ago.
1,200 Jamaican dollars for a bandana.
What about it?
It was found at the scene of the crime.
Get out of here, I'm done talking to you. I keep good records. Stop trying to mix me into things.
I mean, it is almost certainly one of those two. That is a lot. It sounded like a lot. Like, it's not like Zimbabwe dollars. Hello, Mr. Bonzi. Do you know anything about a red bandana? Oh, sorry there. Can't help you right now. Misty asked me to help her look for something. Check me later. That's like 8 USD or so. Okay. I mean, maybe it's a nice bandana? Question mark? I don't know. Okay, you went from there to there and back. You went from there to there and back. Okay, see, that reset everything. But yeah, I think so. We there's nothing there, can't get in there, or there, or there. And these folks don't know nothing, according to them. Key session gone wrong. Well, apparently a knife was involved as well, so there's some edge play going on. Who's to say? Maybe you get bored in the afterlife. Where is it? Where is it? No, it's not gonna kill me. What are you looking for, Miss D? Sounds like a bandana. He gave it to me to stitch up some holes. I was running some errands for Mike and now it's gone. Let me hold on to that for just a second. I'll let you know if I see it around. Okay, she knew nothing, quote-unquote, about Anansi's schemes, had and lost Sly's lucky Bananarama, and Light Rollins. You, how you see my lucky bandana? Lucky? Yes, lucky. If you have it, better give it back now. I'm not gonna twice. I'm just gonna hold on to the damn thing. Listen to you, head over there. Ayo, leave me alone. Okay, so it is his bandana. We kind of figured. Okay, so the bandana was found at the scene of the crime, which was the tree. Sly is the owner of the bandana, but he gave it to Ms. D to fix up some holes. And according to her, she lost it. And the spot she lost it just happened to be the scene of a murder. Right? Yeah, had and lost Sly's bandana. But Sly has no motive, as far as we can tell. Well, no, actually, no, we kind of do. Anansi doesn't read his lyrics, but is that motive? She says she knew nothing about Anansi's schemes. Now, Miss Anansi owed her money. We don't know much about Mr. Doyle. Rollins is missing a knife. Anansi kept borrowing Ms. Higgs's things. So we gotta find the knife. I don't know. Yeah, it's hinting hard that there is a secret way to get inside, but what? But yeah, the only place we could search the rock, or we found the letter or the drawing of Rollins at Miss D's. We didn't find anything at the rock. We can't get into the studio, so where are we supposed to find this knife? I need to get that back to progress. Yeah, I'm thinking so. So the question is, do we give it back to Sly ourselves, or do we give it to Ms. D and then we let her give it to Sly? Okay, and that resets everything. Okay, well, she almost certainly asked her to help look for the red bandana. But I guess she's just not talking. You give it to Sly, maybe force a confrontation between those two, why she lost it? Could be. What I'm wondering is... Well, no, we did search the rock. We just found a whole mess of dirty laundry. Well, okay, and here's the other thing. We have Ms. D's entry fully fleshed out. At the very least, we don't know Sly's nature. Although I think Doyle gave us a little bit of a hint to that. All right, fine, jerk. Here. Thanks. My bandana means a lot to me. I couldn't bear to lose it. Can you tell Misty I found it? And tell her sorry for me? Oh yeah, we already knew he was the owner. Okay. Running some errands for... I was running some errands for Mikey and now it's gone. Oh, I found it and gave it to Sly already. What? You think? By the way, where was it again? Up at the scene of the crime. How did it end up there, I wonder? Funny. And now it's time for the market meeting. Market meeting night 1. All right, everyone. Oh yeah, what did I do for Mikey? Oh yeah, I did the Lewis voice.
All right, everyone, let's wrap this up quickly. One of you just confessed to this heinous murder. Now banish them and put this whole ordeal behind us. Come on now, chop chop.
Inform of it dead. Oh, rest in peace, Mother Wenancy. I don't know nothing. I just drink my water and mind my business.
As a great poet once said, wasn't me. What? Just because I'm the butcher you think I'm me? Discrimination.
Is anyone hungry? I brought something nice.
Okay, I tried. The rules remain in place until we find the culprit. No one leaves a mark.
So everyone is kind of shady, but Sly and Miss D feel like the main suspects. Who do I choose? Doing errands for Mikey? Yeah. I mean, he's an archangel, and you know, archangels, they get up to some business. Okay. So Sly gave her the bandana, and then lost it. Drink water and mind your business. Well, it's not the worst way to live. We don't know a lot about Doyle or Amonzi, or Rollins for that matter. Ms. Higgs, maybe? But just borrowing her things isn't necessarily motive in itself. And yeah, we don't know the first thing about Mikey. Okay, it's locking us in here. All right, so who had means, motive, and opportunity? Anansi didn't like Sly's lyrics, and Ms. D said she didn't know anything about Anansi's schemes. Sly gave the bandana to D, but when we gave it back to him, he said to tell her that he found it. Whereas D had it, lost it, and when we told her we found it at the scene of the crime, she said, "Oh, how did it end up there?" D has been so sus, you don't think it's her. I mean, yeah, it is very much in your face with the susness. Sly could be trying to frame her, maybe, but just because he gave her the bandana, that because and it's like she was looking for it. Right? So like the bit about Sly giving the bandana to Dee is corroborated. There are multiple witnesses back that up. But if that was the case, Sly wouldn't necessarily have known she would lose it at the scene of the crime, unless he somehow got it back. I say would be like, everything to she knows nothing real quick. You see, I'm trying to remember who we picked in the demo, and it's not coming to my mind. It's one of those two. Motive, maybe. I'm kind of persuaded by the whole, like, she's so suspicious. It's almost there for a reason, it feels like. Now, what do we think about Dee apparently having a big old crush on Rollins? Because the knife went missing from his butcher shop. And if she was like hanging out with Rollins and flirting with him while he's at work, that would put her in position to acquire said knife. Maybe she flirted with him to get the knife. And Diablesse use their looks to get what they want. Could be. Yeah, I think we just need to pick someone. No, okay, so here's the question. If we have to argue our case, what is our evidence? Sly gave her the bandana. She had the hots for Rollins. And she said she didn't know anything about Anansi's schemes, and maybe the lady doth protest too much. You know what? Sometimes it is the obvious answer. How could you even think it was me? Trying to pin on me. You were at the scene of the crime, alone.
Really? That's mighty suspicious. Care to explain yourself, Dee? Not a good enough answer. Time to banish Dee.
Wait, hold on. Please?
Nope. She brash, she nuff.
She really needed to focus on other stuff. She was not the killer. No! Mike, you never deal with her. I'm certain she was the culprit. What is it? Just a few more nights, everything will come together. What? To be continued? You and 57% of the players chose to banish Miss D over Sly. So it was one of those two. Oh, there's another episode. Okay. Ah, okay. There we go. So I wonder if you exit out to the menu, can you pick up right where you started? Well, that was a flop. I feel bad. I didn't mean for anyone to get hurt. Hurt? When you banished the suspects, didn't that hurt them? What? No. Well, I mean, I don't think so. The boss man really just sends them along to where they're supposed to go. The dog is really a waiting area until we have time to judge them. So all we're doing is speeding things up a bit? Exactly. Only person who at risk of really getting in trouble is me. Maybe I can help out? You know, officially? Man, what's that in it for you? You send me back to the living world? Give me a second chance out there? You know, Miss Tasha, there are worse things than death. I should know. Yeah, I get it, because you're an angel, right? What? No. You could be stuck with this thankless job. You want the help or not? Fine. If you can help me solve this case, I'll see what I can do. Gabby still owes me a favor for that potential apocalypse scenario from the other day. Maybe I can call that in. All right, Duppy Detective Tashia is officially on the case. Just remember that the lockdown is still in effect. What next? Okay, I have a tear-stained letter. Still can't read it, though. Maybe ask around for some help deciphering it. Okay, we got Samanzi going to the lighthouse. Hates his job. Don't we all, Mikey? Don't we all? Oh, and Sly's at the record store. Let's snoop while Doyle's busy. Rattle, shake, shake. God, the door's locked tight. Wait, there's a sign. I think it says, "Be right back." But this is the first to see a B-shaped. I guess you can keep your secrets, Mr. Doyle. Writing look kind of familiar, though. Oh. Oh, wow. B. Haraj Benek. It's a painted plyboard sign. It says, "Be right back." I think? Seems to be in recycled plyboard. How does it taste? What if I get splinters in my tongue? From plyboard? You ever realize you can listen to signs without using your ears? Trippy. Paint isn't fresh. It's old paint. And there, sign back in place exactly as I found it. Mostly. Okay, actually, yeah. Mr. Doyle is at the fountain. Well, let's do some more snooping. Wonder where Mr. Monzi ran off to. Either way, let's do some snooping while she's not here. Okay, so the writing on Doyle's plyboard matches the indecipherable tear-stained letter. Wait, what's this? There's a little sign. Oh, that is atrocious. I think it says "Gone fishing." It's the first I've seen an N written like that. Wait, do they have similar handwriting? Indecipherable driftwood sign. Painted sign says "Gone fishing." Yeah. Made of old driftwood. What if the paint is toxic? Smells of raw fish. Wait, old paint smells of raw fish? Let's see. Oh wait, can I? Oh no, I can't look at it anymore. Okay, so two signs, one at the pawn shop and the fish stall. Allegedly, they look alike, or we say they both look familiar. So I wonder if this time they're going to have us choose between Amanzi and Doyle. Am I going to do this again? Apparently I'm going to do this again. Okay. Yeah, see, it goes right back to being highlighted again, unlike the pawn shop, which is a viscous fish. Oh wait, something new is scribbled at the end. It says, "Dat you forget." I guess not everybody loves pronouncing. At least some people can write legibly. Okay. So who moved? Amanzi moved from the fish stall to the lighthouse, and Doyle moved from the pawn shop to the fountain.
Now, where is it? Now I hit it here so that blasted waste man on Nancy would stop borrowing it.
Hello?
Who you look? Leave me alone for a bit. Bother me later.
Guess we try talking to someone else. Okay, so Doyle hit something, so Anansi couldn't get at it. Now we don't know whether he succeeded. Where is it? Where is it? Hello? No, geezers. Don't speak up on me like that. Looking for something? Me? No. I'm just enjoying the view. The view, isn't it pretty? They would have loved this view. Too bad they're gone now. All right. So I think we have our suspects for this chapter.
Morning there, Tasha.
Morning.
So good to see the young folk have manners. Does me old heart good.
Can you help me?
Oh, anything, my dear.
Can you read this tear-stained letter?
Oh. No, can't make this out at all. This is definitely a
Mosney's? I think I might have a typo there.
This is definitely a Monzi's crab toe writing, though. Oh, so this is serious. Sorry there, I can't make this out either. Try someone else.
Has crab toe penmanship. Whatever that means. But it's probably not complimentary. Oh, there's a note under some of the clothes. Sly has surprisingly good handwriting. Says, don't believe his lies. Don't believe his lies. Who is his?
Oh, no.
Yeah, this place still creeps me out. Alright, fine. Okay, so Sly has good handwriting. Amonzi does not. So the question is, who wrote Rollins' sign? Or could it be that maybe Rollins and Amonzi are an item? Or the letter is from Amonzi shooting down Rollins and the tears are Rollins's? Or not Rollins, the Gator guy. Mr. Rollins, can you take a look at this? You don't try to understand this letter.
Run, take a look. Yeah, this looks like Doyle's chicken scratch handwriting. Try as I might, I never learned how to understand it. His handwriting.
You sure about that, Mr. Rollins?
What do you mean? I never lie yet.
Well, thanks. Rollins is 100% lying still. But why? Sucks at lying. That is true. Okay, so Amonzi's handwriting is on the signs and the tear-stained letter. Now, why is Rollins running cover for her? We're not sure. Yo, Sly. Hello there. It's Tasha? Right. Either way, I'm busy right now. Doyle has asked me to guard the studio. Okay. Why? Hello, Miss Hicks, can you take a look at this? Oh, yes, hand that tear-stained letter over. No, not Cagmat. Pardon my language, dear. This is definitely Doyle's chicken scratch handwriting. But I can't make heads or tails out of this at all. Hurry along and ask someone else. You don't have a lot of time, dear. Okay, so Doyle has chicken scratch. Amonzi has crab toe. Steppa says it's Amonzi. Miss Higgs says it's Doyle. Rollins initially said Amonzi, then flipped to Doyle. So we got one vote in each camp, and then Rollins flipping. Now we did find that note saying, "Don't believe his lies." So whose lies? I mean, if it's Rollins' lies, that's easy. But Sly had the note. Unless his, they're talking about whoever that shadowy figure that made an appearance in between episodes. Mouse, Tasha, the troublemaker. It's Tashia. I really don't care. You know you move too sneaky, Mo. Make some sound when you walk. I'll keep that in mind. What are you looking for anyway? An old gray key for the studio round show. Now hit it here because Nancy loved moving it without my permission. Even after I made it so the door only opened if you do it right. First you have to go shut. Boom. Then you have to say shut. Bam. Then when you finally wind up and hit it with a radam. So boom, bam, radam. And because all that, they can't get in, but they still kept stealing the damn key. Does it look like this? Oh, so you were thieving. Now, why did we admit to having it? Tell you what, go on, hold on to it for now. Better you have it than them thieving boy them. But Nazi is dead, right? Oh, so you think? I don't put nothing past that eight-legged get on them. Him getting dead off. Him owe me money too. I don't trust you. Well, you better than the rest of them criminal then. Hold it slightly. Okay, so our to-do list keeps getting longer. So we got to open the studio door. Yeah, I said, so, Anansi owed him money too. Now, to do that, we're going to have to chase Sly off somewhere. Still nothing, huh? Does this look familiar to you? Yeah. That definitely looks like Doyle's handwriting. Can't make any of that chicken scratch out, though. Okay, thanks. So that's 3 people saying the handwriting looked like chicken scratch. Which could mean Doyle wrote the letter, right? But do I believe Mr. Rollins? So she says it's Doyle. Eventually said it's Doyle, and she said it's Doyle. He says it's Amonzi. So don't believe his lies. Well, yeah, so Sly had the note, so who's lying? be Rollins, Doyle, or Steppa.
You again? What do you want?
I was wondering if this tear-stained letter looked familiar to you.
Letter? Yeah, man, no Nazi handwriting this? Yeah.
Never. Oh, is it Amonzi? Amonzi.
Never could follow your crab toe handwriting though.
So that's two people saying the handwriting looked like crab toe, which could mean that Miss Amonzi wrote the letter, right? But do I believe Rollins? Oh, and now we're all over here. She says... Yeah, she says Doyle. He says Amonzi. She says Doyle. He went Amonzi, then Doyle.
What are you doing over here?
I'm watching the studio on your behalf.
They never ask you to do nothing. Move me out.
No.
No. No. Come here, I gonna deal with you.
Should probably leave for him to set upon me as well. Well, where the heck else am I supposed to go then? God dang it. Like, did I need to screenshot the tear-stained letter? Oh, we got achievement. Taste tester attempt to lick all the clues. Wait, didn't we do that before? Excuse me. Well, yeah, we can't get in there. We've been there. There. We've checked there and there. Apparently going back there won't do anything. Wait, it said Sly had surprisingly good handwriting. But if that is Sly's handwriting, he's telling someone else not to believe his lies. But who? Otherwise, unless that is not actually Sly's handwriting, we're wrong. But if that's the case, that's not a very good job by the game telling us what's up. And we're not in the market for an unreliable narrator. Yeah, but we already had that, though. Yeah, he's the only one saying it's Amonzi's handwriting. Well, okay, well, Rollins said that initially. Yeah, she says it's Doyle. He says Amonzi. She says Doyle. Neither of them have weighed in. You sure this favor chicken scratch and not crab toe?
No. I mean, yes. Oh, look at the time. Sorry, I need to leave.
Where'd Mr. Rollins run, son? He won't get away from me. Okay, well, everyone's at the lounge now. Oh, no. Studio. Go to the studio. I know Mr. Doyle told me to open this and that. But I think it's more important to get dance out of rock. Oh, come on! What kind of detective are you? Tasha, I'm having some serious reservations about your police work, my girl.
What? Oh, Doyle did it, monsieur.
Wait, now she says... She snores like a truck struggling up Spur Tree Hill. I definitely understand that reference. Okay, but that is twice she's fingered Doyle. Then Rollins has just been kind of... Okay, he didn't know what he's thinking. So she says Doyle, he's out of it. He hasn't said anything. He says Amonzi, she says Doyle.
Oh, Doyle, Amonzi, and Rollins found a way to open the lounge. I just wanted some peace this evening. Sometimes I wish the market had less people, you know? I wonder where Sly disappeared to.
Wishes the market had less people. Okay, is Stepa the one, coordinating all this? Maybe he's the one who's lying. And yes, where is Sly? Are they gonna make me do the signs again if I go here? I feel like they are.
I remember when Anansi tricked Brother Tiger in that pit one time. And every time Brother Tiger slipped back, dunk him lasso too. I remember that one story with Brother Rooster.
William teach them fish. Just let enough himself and fast.
Oh boy.
Well, rest in peace, Brother Nancy.
Still could have given me my money first, though.
Same thing I was saying.
Oh, same here.
Did he owe you money too?
Oh yeah. Wait, Brother Nancy owe you money too? No. But I did feel left out.
No, that wrong portrait. You're a fool, bad enough. You're lucky you cute.
Oh? Oh, enough of that. I ain't entertain any hanky-panky. We're here to send off a man proper. Brought on known see. Gone but not forgotten.
You brute, you.
Good riddance. Still think Mike can do it.
Oh, not this again. Seems like they're all having a moment. I would feel bad to intrude.
All right, anyone? Anyone feel moved to confess? Anyone? No? No, of course not.
Well, I found this letter, but no on can read it.
No? Quick, give it here. I see. Well, I can make this out.
You can?
Sure? Oh, you too, lad.
Calm down now, Doyle.
Oh, what's it say, Mikey? Now, let's see here. Fool and nonsense, you better pay back what you owe by such time. Or you're not going to have much time left at all. Oh my, that sounds like a pretty clear threat. What did you say wrote this, Tasha?
That's the thing, I just found it, and we all can't agree on whose handwriting it matches.
That scrawled a favor cop told we all know somebody's right that way.
It looks like chicken scratch to me, and we know as Doyle Ministry.
That is clearly not my handwriting. That is 100% a monster handwriting.
Don't how you lie, sir. It's clearly your handwriting.
Well, and I think that is clearly Doyle handwriting. See how the A shape.
I think we might have dropped a word there.
Now you only saying that because you love Alpha Monty. That's true. You're sweet on that girl.
Don't call for that.
Now, how about you, Sly? You've been awfully quiet.
And I think that looks like a Munzie's handwriting still. Fuzzy boy, you told me I just...
No, so that's 3 for Doyle and 3 for Amanzi. What do you think, Tasha? You can be the tiebreaker.
Both Doyle and Munzie have motive, and this feels like a clear indication of intent. Okay, owed her money, thinks Rollins is cute. Moneylender Chicken is very suspicious of Mikey. Sucks his lying is into Miss Amanzi. That would explain why he was covering for her. Okay, so again, the game has narrowed everything down to basically 2 culprits. Although, boy, the conspiracist in me is looking all eyes on Stepa. So he's the one masterminding this behind the scenes, because he says there's too many people. Now let's think. Don't believe his lies. So there's 4 of them. We've already dealt with Sly. Rollins is absolutely terrible at lying. Doyle could be. But I think, yeah, well, he's a patsy. He's just looking out for his girl. Oh, we also have the option to not choose. Did we have that option in the first round? I don't know. Yeah, we still haven't found the knife. Can't open the door, apparently. I don't know about the phone. The solving the murder thing is a bit of a problem, too. Oh, here's our options. That's fine. Can I just turn off the screen shake? I am not a fan of screen shake. Okay, so I think we can reasonably assume it's not Sly, and it's not Ms. Higgs. The game wants us to choose between Miss Amonzi and Mr. Doyle. But if there's other episodes, like what are they? Yeah, if there's another day, why would they give us the killer now? I don't know that there's 3 days. It feels like there's 3 days. Let's see. So yeah, so the God, now I gotta. I should have been taking notes. Is what the thing is, right? So Anansi owed Doyle and Amonzi money. Now, so the letter was threatening toward Anansi. But whose tears would those have been then? Presumably not the letter writer. God, where did we find that though? Oh no, we found the note at the lighthouse. Yeah, you know what? I'm not choosing. It is. So if it says, don't believe his lies. He really didn't have anything to lie about. Oh yeah, there's Mikey. Mikey could be in on it as well. Yeah, we know the least about him. You know what? No, I'm not picking anybody. Yeah, something about this doesn't feel right. How are we making such an important decision with so little information? No, I'm not participating in this. Why are we naming suspects by vote now?
No, because I'm desperate. I may stress out. I may want to go back to bed.
And for the drama, truthfully. And because Doyle specifically sick my stomach. This man is obviously lying. Hey, what are you doing here? That's not true at all. Muzzy never asked me to do a thing. Why was Miss D there? She got sent to a farm upstate.
I agree. The old bullhead would do anything for a Muzzy.
Would do anything to for a Muzzy. Listen to you big old Sally's cat brute.
Okay, if Tasha won't vote and we discount Rollins, we have 2 for Doyle and 3 for a Muzzy. Which means, Muzzy, you're up.
You can't be... Oh, so we're doing this anyway.
I'm sorry, Muzzy. The odds just aren't in your favor.
She loud, she proud, she always followed the crowd. She was not the killer.
Muzzy!
This is starting to feel like a setup. See, I banished Muzzy during the market meeting, but I didn't. That was done to me. Another the undeserving rabble gone. Brilliant acting. You and the 67 player chose to banish Miss Amonzi over Doyle. But I didn't choose. So you can go back and play the other episodes again. I see. Oh, and you do have a restart episode option too. Neat. Okay, I think let's just keep powering forward. Mikey, that didn't seem weird to you at all.
I have no idea what you could mean.
Didn't we just banish someone on the flimsiest evidence of manageable?
Some days I wonder why we just don't banish them all, to be honest. I'm kidding. Don't take that too seriously, Miss Tasha. No, but we really need to figure out the culprit behind this murder. Time is running out for you and me.
Is there anything else you can share regarding the incident? Like, how do you even kill a Duppy anyway?
Well, strictly speaking, you can't kill Duppy. And technically, Anansi is a trickster spirit, not a true Duppy. But in this specific case, apparently a large knife from the back seems to have done the deed.
And where's the knife now?
No idea.
Seriously?
Seriously, now I have to be off. Do let me know if you stumble upon any more leads.
Gotta find the murder weapon and a large knife. Did Mr. Ross think about missing a knife the other day? Yeah, 2 days ago. Here we go. Boom, bam, rablam. Or radam. Hey, I'm in use secret code to open the recording studio. And what's this? Oh, it's very shiny. I wonder what it could be, chat. It's a large with apparently some runes on it. Seems to be some strange markings scratched to the blade. This blade is cursed, isn't it? Wait. Later that... What? Wait, why did you touch the sharp side? Oh. Hey, Ruak, welcome in. Looks like weird how they didn't join two metals like that. No, okay, no. I don't... No, this is bullshit. This is bullshit. Yeah, Why are you giving me this option if you're not letting me use it? All right. You think you're smart, do you? You think you're so clever. Get Alt F forward. I'm not going to put up with this nonsense. It's like one of those will you date me websites where the no button runs away from you. Yeah, it's... Yeah, we're just... Let's just take that from the top. Okay, so we try again. Well, yeah, let's search the other spots. So now that we know what's there. Well, there's a note. There's a note under one of some of the clothes. Him trying to trick me. More fingers pointing at Mikey, but how do I prove this? Okay, yeah. So don't believe his lies. Okay, time to decipher Mr. Monty Crab Toe Scrawl. I think it says, be careful. I was gonna say, why are we stressing out there in perpetuity? Okay, yes, the Zote sign. Yeah, Sly has gone missing somehow. Yeah, don't believe his lies. Be careful. He trying to trick we. I guess we is us. Yeah, despite how creepy this place is, it kind of grows on you. Then why are we running away?
Hey there, Tasha.
Hi, Steppa.
Question, have you seen Sly? They've been missing since last night.
That's odd. They were at the meeting last night.
Barely. Something about this no right. Pay attention, you hear?
Is suspicious of something. Fuzz and Nazi and Sly D and a Monty. All of them gone. How am I going to get back my money? I don't think you have priorities straight, Mr. Doyle. I see that blasted one day, it was Michael, huh? If I get banished next time, he disappeared, knows it's him to do it. Mike, he is kind of suspicious, but I definitely need more evidence than just Mr. Doyle's word here. Hi, Mr. Rollins.
No, Monty.
Listen, you were looking for a knife the other day, right?
No.
You good now?
Why you banish me for?
I guess he's too broken up to help out. Kinda feel bad, but all that cow bawling. Miss Higgs? Yes, dear? I don't know what to do. Something's happening here, and I don't know why. Oh, don't make him stress you out, dear. Just solve the case and everything will sort itself out. But how do I do that? You already figured out the who and the why. You just need to figure out the how. And I think you're close to that. Believe in me. Believe in me who believes in you. Okay. So maybe we need to do the knife in the right order. Maybe we don't need to touch it. So let's just. Okay. Hey, let me just check. Yeah, we got a full send on Doyle and Rollins. Not on Higgs. Yes to Steppa. No to Mikey. Okay, we go boom, and we go bam, and we go radam. Okay, yeah, cursed knife, strange markings. We're not going to touch. We're not going to lick. We're going to listen. My ears may be sharp, but clearly this blade is sharper. Smells like something died. Has strange markings, smells like death, should not be an apostrophe there. I don't know, let's lick the thing. Split my tongue. Okay, so we can't quit out. I can't even get the menu. I can't even hit escape. All right, so we're locked in. So this we have to touch it, and we have to, do whatever. Again, there's so many parts of the knife you could touch and not cut yourself.
Tasha. Miss Tasha. Be careful, take it slow.
What happened? My finger hurts, and my head.
We found you passed out by the recording studio. Seems you cut yourself with a knife.
The knife! Where's the knife?
No, still here.
Great! Awesome! So, Mikey, I think I found the murder weapon.
Oh, box cover. I'll clear for that. Really now?
Sorry. Yeah, I think that was... yeah, Roy, I think it was one of those scripted... Well, not a scripted loss, but it was scripted, though. Maybe the bit about it smelling like death was important, though. I guess we'll find out. And I found it inside Mr. Doyle's studio.
Interesting.
Also, it seemed to be covered in strange cursed markings.
Why, you think this old may have all this me do it?
Well...
Maybe. Oh, who else then?
I'd say it is suspicious.
Well, I know. Sure. So what do you think, Tasha? They all had the money to get rid of Brother Nancy. And now you have the how they did it. With a knife curse enough to horrendously damage souls with but a scratch. Clearly one of these folk did it. I know me, look at thee. No, Tasha, you pay attention. You know it, know me. Oh, look at here. Take us. Nobody try to blame me. Your choice, Tasha. Who do you think is the culprit?
It's Mikey. It's freaking Mikey. You think it's the pallet shop guy, Pancake? Owed him money. Took her stuff. He wants the market to have less people, but that doesn't mean a Nancy. I don't know. Oh, now we apparently have two large knives. Why do we have two large knives? Yeah, well, he keeps saying like, yeah, I don't know what motive Rollins would have had. And if Stepa had motive, it would have been to get rid of the other people and like make the market less crowded. Doyle had his turn in the last episode. So it's either Ms. Higgs or it's Mikey. I smell conspiracy. Now, see, the last time I didn't choose, though, basically the game chose for me. But there's no votes now. They say everyone is equally suspect. No, I'm not choosing. Oh, wait, I'll confess. You better make this work then, Mikey. I'm the one who murdered that foul, disgusting, vile, shiftless, indolent, torpid, prideful, cavalier, bombastic, big-headed, pompous, misspelled, arrogant, and vainglorious, eight-legged excuse for a thief. Tell us how you really feel.
Well, since you confessed, boss man, you're up. I regret nothing!
Poor old Higamiki never did.
She lied, she fasts, she even kept up in a cascas. She was not the killer.
And why'd she confess? Mikey?
Doctor, you should go get some rest, and I'll see you in the morning. Everybody else hang back for a bit.
I fucking knew it. But what is the deal then? We never had the option. You the players had no choice but to banish Miss Higgs? Question mark? Oh, there's another episode. I see. I know. I'm still a little confused. But I guess let's keep on keeping on. Where is everyone? Wait, is that Sly? Did we banish him? No, we didn't. We didn't banish him. We banished Miss D. So we have the cursed knife. So I can protect myself. From what? Who knows? Why did Higgs say it would be? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure, Pancake. I mean, we did learn earlier that like they're not being like evaporated from existence. Like they're just sent to wherever it is they were gonna go. Yeah, he's trying. I'll give you the theory. Sly is boss man with the rhymes. Would God have a stank to him? If I get banished next when we disappear, knows that Mikey is the killer. Says be careful. Well, that's helpful. To deter suspicion, you think? Well, I guess we'll find out soon enough. Yeah, it's got to be Mikey. Where else would it be? Says Chicken Mary Hawkton here. Chicken Mary Hawkton. Well, that's helpful. You say Jason Mikey was the killer, but it might end up true. Well, turns out the real conspiracy was coming from the top all along. Well, if it isn't Tasha. Sly, you're okay. How'd you get back here? We never banished him. We banished Miss D. Wouldn't you like to know? Also, why is he in shadow? Wait, Sly, come back here. Is that D? Wait. One of them's a shapeshifter, aren't they? Hang on, let me just check. Me? Tasha, the Duppy Detective. Are you wondering where everyone is? Monzi? Seems like to me they are all gone. Wait. This was the look of the person who was lurking earlier. Mr. Doyle?
Tasha, I have to thank you. Your interference really moved things along.
What? Hold on.
Walk, little K.
Mr. Rollins?
Little T, don't you feel bad? Don't you feel ashamed?
Of what? Yes, aren't you ashamed? Of what? Ashamed of what you've done. You sentenced multiple people to punishment. No, I have not. I didn't choose. The game chose for me. Wait, okay. Okay, so it sounds like maybe Mikey was lying when he said they were just sending people on to where they're supposed to go. Maybe they really did get obliterated. Mikey said we're only moving their judgment up. That it wasn't a big deal.
Well, he lied, and it was... And I think it was... And I thank you all the same. It's only with your help that I was able to win this little game.
Mikey lied? Hold on.
Welcome, Tasha.
Mikey, what's going on?
Welcome, Tasha, to the final act. The one in which you discern the lie from the fact. Answer my next question is quick and true. Then we can decide what to do with you. Now, who placed Sly's bandana at the crime scene?
Okay, well, the bandana was in Dee's possession. Or at least that's what we're meant to think. Okay. Well, it's one of... Okay, so the game saying it's one of those two, so it wasn't Mikey. Like, the game went and said Miss D wasn't the killer. Remember, Sly asked Miss D to fix holes in his bandana. Now, can we assume that that process means he gave that over to her? Like, what else? Like, so what would it mean that? So Sly gives a bandana to Miss D. Miss D Miss D was alone at the crime scene. Yeah, because remember the movement. Sly went from his rock to Miss D's, and then Miss D went from her spot to the tree. Who wrote the threatening letter hoping it would be seen? Also, yeah, that's another typo. Mr. Dolye? Yeah, I like the game only came out on was on Monday, I think. It came out on the 8th. And again, this is me, me doing my job. I feel like a copy editing pass might have been helpful, just to catch all these, because they're not like big things. There's like a little drop word here and there, or like flipping letters. Again, like if you are the kind of person who's you're doing all the programming and you're like getting things to market, it's the kind of little details that can easily slip through, but they matter. Okay, who wrote the letter? So we found the letter at the lighthouse. Doyle never went to the lighthouse. Amonzi did. Now, was it Steppa and... Yeah, Steppa and Sly said the handwriting was Amonzi's. And then Higgs and Amonzi said it was Doyle. So who else? God, I can't remember. Wait, it was Higgs, Amonzi, and... No, it was Higgs, Amonzi, and someone. Because the vote was 3-2 when Rollins got scratched off the list. Because he said Amonzi and then Doyle. I'm going Amonzi. And who cursed the knife and kicked off the plot? Wait, Rollins or Steppa? So who cursed the knife? Where did we see Rollins? Rollins was at the butcher shop and the lighthouse. Steppa never really moved from his spot. Did he? I don't think so. But, like, what motive did Rollins have? So who cursed the knife and kicked off the plot? Okay, so if Amonzi wrote the letter, and Dee planted it, I don't. Man, I don't know. Because, like, why? Yeah, Rollins said a knife went missing. Pay no attention to the fact there's 2 in our inventory. Oh, wait, so where do we find the knife? We found the knife in the studio, but the studio is Doyle's. I'm going to say Steppa. What? It was the Miss Higgs claim. Wait, it was the Miss Higgs claim for some blasted reason? Where else you were wrong? It was you didn't give me that option. It was yeah, okay, said Mr. Coleballen. And it was I who did. Well, you didn't give me that fucking option. You aren't Mikey. Who are you? And why did you do this? Very astute observation. As for the motivation, first a brief in the shadow that all good children fear. I am the stranger which his elders whisper, beware. I am the conductor, grand orchestrator of the convoluted plan. I am the one and only most vile Blackheart man. Blackheart man? Never heard of you. This is why I do all this. Today's children are too brazen and crass. Thinking they're big and people won't beat them. Well, believe it or not, there was a time when if you were here, says I didn't hear, depicting them would take off like lightning, running in fear. So I think to myself, before I begin plotting, why me one? Should be forgotten. Forgotten? It never dawned on you that halfway market kind of small? Why, big old he can have a humble food stall? Time's waxing and memories are fading. And with each new generation, them tales them changing. I figured if I must disappear, I won't go alone. Me gonna try to chip everyone head with one rockstone. You see the thing, Tasha? You know better than me. And without your help, I would have been in a tough spot. After all, it was you who helped banish the lot. You didn't give me an option. I even said no twice. I may have pulled this together family scheme, but it is you who will get killed. Well, not literally, you know what I mean. That's not true. You inherited the stories, but you didn't keep them well. Didn't realize that to you, the role did fail. Never cared to share what you knew from the start. Locked them away in your small, black heart. What? I stabbed the motherfucker. Not if I deal with you first. Girl, act! You really... What have I done? No, Miss Tasha. Now we're just coming to get you. Are you alright? What happened? I stabbed him, the Blackheart man, with the cursed knife. Oh my, it was self-defense? I didn't mean to, but I was scared and he stepped closer. Well, let's get you cleaned up. I'm so sorry, Miss Tasha. If I was just a bit faster, none of this would have happened. I put you at risk, and I shouldn't have done so without your consent. What do you mean? Okay, well, let's start at the beginning. I had my suspicions, but
But it seemed like you were brought to the market as a distraction from the very start.
You say, yeah, he can't even conspiracy well.
With my focus based on you, I didn't notice another person in another market.
The Blackheart Man.
Exactly, he seemed to be a forgotten spirit, powered by neglect and bad mind. He grew resentful of the residents here at the market.
Is what he said true? What he said? The part about how we're not making everyone weaker, by not passing the stories on?
After a fashion. Remember, Duppy cannot die, no bear magic notwithstanding, but they can be diminished. But I think you're well positioned to fix that.
How?
By sharing them when I send you back. Well, you did help me solve the case, after a fashion.
I did, didn't I? Oh, too bad I couldn't solve it before he got to everybody.
No, don't worry, that was all a ruse. To get him to reveal himself.
No, a ruse. It's a ruse. You don't need the O. So that means... Boom. Walk on, Tasha, honey. Hey there, Tosh.
Huh, still giving trouble there, Tisha. Manners, little T.
Greetings, young Tasha. Hello there, dearie. What?
Boss man rolled back his judgment on all of them. Looks like I'll have a job for a while yet. Before I send you back, why don't you say goodbye?
I'm ready to go. No. I still have my knife. We could take care of this once and for all. Also, where's my damn phone? All right, we'll say goodbye to everyone. Hey, Sly, looks like I'm off. Yo, see, finally I left. Don't watch me, watch yourself, you see? Okay? Dee! Tasha! Make sure you walk with someone that's good, then. Will that even work? Don't know, but we'll try, huh? Oh, Mr. Monsey, looks like I'm finally out of here. No, take care of yourself, Tasha. Don't make them stress you. I'll try.
Oh, troublemaker. Walk good, Tashia.
You got my name right that time.
Yeah, don't make me regret it. Oh, Ruckle Mr. Rollins! I'm gonna miss you,
Okay, so I was not a dropped word. That's just how he speaks. Okay. I rescind that screenshot.
I'm gonna miss you too.
All right, dearie. Remember to eat up, get some rest, study a book, and most importantly, have fun. I will, Mama Hicks. I will. Good. That's all I ask.
Oh, Tasha.
You really should get that looked at, Steppa.
And you should look after yourself.
All right. Maki, I think I'm ready to go now.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting you, Miss Tasha. I wish it was under better circumstances. Please stay out of trouble and look both ways before you cross the street. All's well that ends well.
You and 80% of other players acted in the final confrontation. I'm kind of curious what happens if we don't. Wait, there's another episode? All right. Well, it says it's 1 to 3 hours. We've been going for about 2.5, so this is it, right?
No, Miss Palmer, you're awake.
What? Mikey?
It's Dr. Angelo, actually. Dr. Michael Angelo. When I've been your primary physician before your stay with us.
Where am I? What day is it?
You're at the hospital. You got banged up pretty badly. You may have a slight concussion.
What happened?
You were involved in a car accident a few hours ago.
Hours? Feels like it's been days.
Oh, she did?
Doyle, what are you doing here? And where's your tail?
It still seems like you require some rest, Miss Palmer. How you know about my name? What are you talking about, tail? Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Not my fault you're here. She run in front of my car. Please leave, now.
Wait, where are my things?
Oh yes, your thing should be there on the table.
My phone! Got the phone, cell phone, get!
Teenagers and their phones.
And 20-somethings in their phones. And 30-somethings and 40-somethings and... Anyway.
I'll give you a moment to change and get dressed, Miss Palmer.
Ah, back in some familiar gear. And finally, my phone. Let's make sure it still works, given everything has happened. What a strange dream.
Lick it.
Nope, that was fast. Doesn't seem to be any new scratches. And it still turns on. Was a lot of messages. Ringtone plays just fine, so the speakers are good. Smells like disinfectant. Guess someone wiped it off. Give thanks. You sure you don't want to lick it just to make absolutely sure? Let's see. Mommy well angry. Daddy said they went ahead with the remembrance service at church without me. Unless I have some time to kill before I have to meet up with everyone. What should I do now? Wait, stay put, visit Oh! Were we on our way to our grandmother's funeral when we got hit by a car? Hey, Mikey! I mean, Dr. Angelo. I think I'm ready to leave now. Public cemetery in Kingston. Ah, Thelma Poller. Ah, Granny. I know it's been a minute. I'm doing good enough. Just finished up final exams and waiting for my results. Sorry I missed the remembrance ceremony. I got into a little accident. Don't worry though, I'm fine. I had this really weird dream though. At least, I think it was a dream. You remember all those stories you used to tell me? spout rolling calf, river mama, old hig, 3-foot horse, bread mongoose, crocodile man, and la diablesse. I dreamt I met all of them, and we were investigating the murder of Brother Nancy. That's crazy. I don't even know where to begin. So Sly was a mongoose. He was so rude and stinky. Anansi don't read his lyrics, and he smells real bad. And was the owner of misplaced bandana that was found at the scene of the crime. Despite all that, he was kind of funny still. So Miss D was a Diablesse, had a hoof and hat and everything. And she did chat enough. She claims she knew nothing about Anansi's schemes, and she's the one who lost Sly's lucky bandana. And she seems really like that. She was kind of an airhead, but I still loved her vibe. Wait, are we just recounting all of our findings for Grandmama? So Miss Amanzi was stunning in Granny. She's a river mama and she's never afraid to chat her mind. Anansi owed her money and has crab toe penmanship. And thinks Mr. Rollins is cute. She wasn't too scared at all. So Mr. Doyle was a crocodile man. He was very scary. He was the market's moneylender, among other things. And he had very bad handwriting. It did favor crab toe. And he was very suspicious of Mikey. He thought that Mikey was Brother Anansi's killer. He didn't get that name right once. No, he got it once, right at the very end. Except that last time. Okay, again, except. So, Mr. Rollins was a rolling calf. He was very tall. He was missing a knife that ended up being the murder weapons? Is that how I got two? And he a really, really bad liar. And he was lying to try and cover Amanzi because he was sweet on her. Awesome. He loved cowball, you see. Yeah, when I think cowball, I think of something very different. English PR. Well, yeah, I guess if you're a solo dev and you're checking code versus checking your script, I guess you want to make sure like the game actually runs. But still. So Miss Higgs was an old hig. She was creepy and always seemed to more than she let. Okay, that was definitely a dropped no. Nancy kept borrowing her things. And she snored like a truck stuck up Spur Tree Hill. It's impressive, really. And she and Mikey working together to set up the Blackheart Man. She was very loving, in her own way. Stephen was a 3-foot horse. He was really just a nice old man. He knew Nancy the longest. Was getting tired of all the noise, which there were less people in the market, and was very suspicious of what was happening in the market. I had a wicked piece of cough, though. Well, Granny, I think it's it. You know, I always did love story time with you. Maybe that's what I can do in university. Cultural studies or creative writing don't sound too bad. Cultural? Keep the stories you keep me alive, you know? Oh, I'm so late. I better head out before Daddy starts cussing more. I'll make sure to stop by again sooner next time. Later, Granny. And credits. Okay, well that was Duppy Detective Tashia, or Tashia, excuse me. I keep wanting to call her Tysha for some reason. Yeah, I clocked in right at about 2.5 hours. You know what? Okay. I didn't always track the story per se. And like how. Well, okay, I guess because it all ultimately was a setup by Mikey and I guess Miss Higgs to get the Black Heart, man. How much did it matter? I'm not 100% sure. Oh yeah, Glenn Henry. That's the guy who's a running point on this one. But yeah, I was not real clear on that. Like, how much did my choices matter? And that could be hard to, like, there are multiple paths you can take. Like, for a single playthrough, maybe it's hard to tell. But still, it was a good time. I really enjoyed the vibe. Like the music was a bop. And I think it was a good message as well. Like, keeping alive the stories you get from your family. That's a nice message. Anyway, and that's coming from someone who is, very, very secular. I do not buy into, folklore, spirituality, etc. But still, it is an aspect of culture that it is worth preserving. But yeah, fun. And actually, let me check. Yeah, so the game only came out this week. What is it on Steam? It's like, okay, yeah, MSRP is $8, and it's available. It's you can get 10% off from now until like the 15th. Yeah, I like this one a lot. Yeah, it's a little bite-sized experience, but for it's not expensive. It dips into the folklore that a lot of people might not necessarily be familiar with. Yeah, a good time. I'm glad I found this in Next Fest, and I'm looking forward to finding more. Like hidden gems like this when the Next Fest starts on the 15th, I believe. And it's 3 days from when I record this. So, yeah, I think we're going to call it there. I don't know how much replay value there is. Maybe check the other paths. Get yourself the rest of the achievements. But even if it's just a one and done, I had a good time. But yeah, so we're going to leave there. Twitch friends, hang on for just a second. We're going to pivot to our next game. And YouTube friends, thank you for being here. We'll see you next time, and bye for now.